covering another beta. I bet you already knew that. And this is the 1.9.0.0 beta. And in this one, it's I guess there's a little bit of confusion. I guess if you're confused on the new blocks, because they did add the new wall stairs and slabs, pillagers, what else? And the new signs and a couple new flowers. So I'm gonna clear that up. But I'm gonna go through the easier ones first. So in this beta, I'm clearing up that bamboo now grows in jungles. So it's pretty common-ish in jungles now. So somewhere around here, I can find more bamboo. They did add bamboo forests, the 2 new bamboo forest biomes, but I can't find any. Yeah, but if you don't know what they are just they're part of jungles, but they have podzol instead of grass, and they have bamboo like all around them. Like I don't even. You'll end up with way more bamboo. It's kind of like kelp. Like you mine a bunch of kelp, you get loads. Bamboo, pretty much the same deal. So we're also gonna clear up pillagers. Well, these are vindicators. Oh yeah, I have pillagers over here. I built this down here just because there's a parrot. You're doomed. I just don't know. I'm gonna splash. Alright, so he's probably splashed too. These blue particles aren't usually there, just saying. So these are pillagers. This is how they'll actually spawn. Their arms aren't crossed, but they're illagers. But we know that illagers can uncross their arms because vindicators do whenever they pull up their axes. And there is no beast yet. But yeah, this is what they do for now, and they pretty much just fire their crossbow. That's pretty much all they do, and I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what they drop. And yeah, they drop their crossbow, arrows, pretty sure emeralds too. Well, I don't think I've gotten emeralds from these guys yet. No, I don't think I've ever seen emeralds in this parrot. And he's imitating spiders now. Don't know where there is a spider. But yeah, those are pillagers. They've also added these 2 new flowers, the lily of the valley and the cornflower, which are, I don't know why there's in a space, just like stuff like that I just get really upset about. But they didn't have the wither rose, which is in Java. Also, these lilies of the valley, or lily of the valley, will always face the same direction, which, if I'm not mistaken, they face west. So if this is the direction they're facing, like some flowers always face east. I didn't know that. Now I do. But yeah, this one makes blue dye and this one makes white dye because they added the new dyes in the other beta. So speaking of new features, well, we are speaking. They added the new sign types. So now this sign is renamed to the oak sign, and now you can craft signs out of all the different types of wood. So like say if I have an acacia house, this oak wood sign isn't going to stand out anymore. It's all going to be the same, which is definitely something that, yeah, like if we have any wood product that's only an oak, we want it and only use it. Unfortunately, they don't have different sticks, which is kind of weird to say. They only have the one stick, but I don't know why they don't have these grouped either. And the text is white. On the Java, they have it so that you can dye. Like, you can take dye and change the color of the text. They don't have that in this beta, which is kind of weird. I guess we have to move on to all the complicated stuff now. So, let's start off with the walls, seeing as they're pretty much the easiest. So here are all the new walls we have. Before we only had these 2, which were the cobblestone and moss cobblestone. But now we have these, so granite, diorite, andesite, sandstone, red sandstone, stone brick, mossy stone brick, brick, nether brick, red nether brick, endstone brick, and prismarine. I don't know, like, I don't know why they don't have the polished versions of these three, or like smooth versions of these two, or the dark and brick version of this. I don't know why. I don't see a reason why they didn't, and I don't have answers. So, and those are the walls. These are all the new ones, and including these two are all the existing ones. Then, I kind of want to move on to stairs and slabs, but I want to clear this up first, because this is going to create a lot of confusion. And I just want to clearly mention there are a couple new blocks, a couple of retextured and renamed blocks. Yeah, that is kind of weird. So, before we've always had this slab. This is now called the smooth stone slab. It was originally called the stone slab, but we now have a different stone slab over there. Now this is called smooth stone, which is the full block version of the slab. But to make the slab, you need to take these smooth stone blocks in the crafting table and make it into a slab. So, I don't want to do that. So, yeah, you take this in the crafting table. Of course I can't because I'm on creative. And then you make those into slabs. However, stone, also, you get this smooth stone by smelting stone in a furnace. So I guess you use cobblestone to make stone, and then stone to make smooth stone. You know, life's crazy. And, of course, we have stone and then stone stairs and stone slabs. So that's why this is now different. This is smooth stone. This is smooth stone slab. There's no stairs. Which is really weird. I don't know. I think this might be the only block in the game that has only a slab and no stair. You know, maybe not. So, now that it's gone. Now let's talk about quartz, because they've added smooth quartz, which is really weird. It looks almost exactly the same as quartz. There's got to be some difference though, because there is normal block of quartz, but on top of chiseled and pillar, we have smooth quartz, which respectively you get by smelting quartz in a furnace. Now, they've added a slab version of it, and they've added the stair version, which is over here, yeah. So here's the stair version of the smooth quartz. I don't know why they added smooth quartz. There isn't, I don't see a reason, but that's just how it is. Then here's the tricky ones. Sandstone and red sandstone. First of all, I'm just going to do sand, because red sandstone has the exact same way, I don't know what is it. So, this block has been in the game ever since this has been added to the game. This was called smooth sandstone. This block, standing on it, looking at it, this was called smooth sandstone. Now, this block in this beta and update works exactly the same, but now it's called cut sandstone, which is weird. Now, of course, we have a cut sandstone slab, and do we have cut sandstone stair? No, we don't have cut sandstone stairs, but we have slabs. This block is smooth sandstone. This block has been added and taken on the name of smooth sandstone. This one has been changed to cut. Smooth sandstone has both a slab and a stair. So that's kind of weird. To get smooth sandstone, I bet you can never guess. You gotta smelt sandstone in a furnace. And then you can craft it into stairs and slabs. So this is cut. It looks like smooth, but this is smooth. There's only one stair out of these smooth sandstone. Of course, we have two sandstone stairs now, which of course one is just a regular sandstone stairs. Red sandstone is exactly the same. Cut, smooth, smooth stairs, smooth slabs, cut slabs. So, okay. So now I'm going to go over all the new slabs and stairs, because we got the stone one, we got mossy cobblestone, mossy stone brick, then cut and smooth. They have the slightest different texture, which I wouldn't be able to tell the difference just by looking at them. I have to see the name, and oh, come on. Then same for this, cut and smooth. Then granite and polished granite, diorite and polished diorite, andesite and polished andesite, red nether brick, red stone and stone brick, and then smooth quartz. And I have over here all the existing ones, including the new prismarine ones as well. And then these are all the existing stairs I have. And then over here we got pretty much exactly the same as slabs, except they're just stairs. So I don't really need to go over them because they're exactly the same. Well, not exactly the same because we only have smooth and red. We don't have cut, so that's pretty much the only difference. You got it. So I was building some stuff, like here's all the different types of mossy stone / cobblestone we have, and like built this because I have no imagination whatsoever. Here's all the smooth. Yeah, that's good. And yeah, you can now build like more detailed statues. Of course, I'm horrible at that. And also, nether brick is the only block in the game that has 3 different thicknesses. You got the block, you got the wall, and you got the fence. And this creates really great parkour. Like I like this kind of parkour because you can stand on. I can stand on this wall, but I can't jump up onto this fence. I find that pretty fascinating. And Dragon had a bunch of pillagers in here that was spawning in Vindicators, and it went on survival. And the pillagers shot the Vindicators, and the Vindicators killed the pillagers. Also, they've added a couple other features, like there's a bunch of commands, but the only one I can come up with, I mean, it's actually an option, and I gotta wait for this flag to stop, is immediate respawn. So turn it off, it's pretty much normal. You have that respawn or main menu. But here, if I go on survival and jump into this lava, as you can see, I respawn immediately. So that just feels off, so I'm not really going to use it. The only thing I think of using it is if you accidentally press quit whenever, like you immediately press A, but what if you're scrolled over to quit? And of course, usually I don't press cancel, I instinctively press quit, because whoever presses cancel on those. So, also new stairs. Also, I just put the new stairs there so I don't have to fly all the way up there. But, and then of course over here I just have a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, and down here I've been trying to make that work. I'll get it. So, here's the different stones. And I just made a prismarine wall. I tried doing a Christmas tree, but as you can see, it did not go well. And I have a bunch of the new stones. These are all polished. And this, and then these. I want to add stairs, but there's only a 1 block gap, so that won't really work. And I just put scaffolding here, because also over there was a lake, but I filled it in with sand, because, I don't know, whenever I'm bored, I just do that. So yeah, that's this beta. Just to clear up, it is, why is only like half the tree here? This was connected to the tree before. Right, something happened, I don't know what. Yeah, but this is a 1.9 beta, so hopefully at some point this month in November, they have a 1.8 update. That'll be Canda's, what am I saying? I was going to say Canda's cats. You know, people do that sometimes, including me, apparently. Pandas, cats, scaffolding, bamboo, crossbows, all that. I guess 1.9 update's going to include these features, most definitely, and I fell off. And probably more to come. So this is 1.9. It's not going to come in an official update with the features I've gone over before in my last video. So just a quick notice on that. Thank you for watching the video. Please, I don't know, just hope you found this helpful. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so, no, not the end yet. So we have another beta out right after that, 1.9.0.2, and not much has changed, except they added these blocks, you might recognize from the Bedrock Edition. So yeah, there are a lot more things on Java than they have on Bedrock right now, but that's catching up. They have had small changes, like sign text is now not white, it's black now. You can't dye them still. I tried it and you can barely read anything on that sign. Other than that, not much has changed except for these. They added the lantern, which works if I go into night. As you can see, it does work. Like if I go way over here. It doesn't have a crafting recipe. It does on Java, but for some reason it doesn't have it on Bedrock. So you can't craft these. These are all in experimental gameplay except for the lava and the cauldron, which is a weird choice of feature. They also added the bell, which has no function. It can be placed on the ground like it is here, on the side or of a block or on the bottom of a block, but no function. They haven't changed this. They do have a new stone cutter on the Java, but not here. They still have the old one. Then of course you have the grindstone, cartography table, fletching table, blast furnace, smoker, smithing table, and barrel, none of which have features. But the fletching table and the smithing table both have crafting recipes, which they're kind of weird. The fletching table, you have to make them in a crafting table for some reason. And I can go on survival first. For some reason they have crafting recipes. The fletching table has a crafting table and a tipped arrow, maybe slowness, maybe any tipped arrow. Then the smithing table has a piece of cobblestone. I would put money on those not being the real crafting recipes when the update comes out. But yeah, the grindstone has a different texture, and a crafting recipe on Java, as well as the lantern, but those aren't in Bedrock. So those are the only real changes. Of course, this and then other little tiny changes, but that's pretty much it. So just a little quick update. So see you guys later. Bye.